Did you catch the latest game? The Denver Nuggets just defeated the Boston Celtics with a score of 103-84. Let's dive into the highlights. Nikola Jokić was the star of the night, scoring 30 points and grabbing 12 rebounds. Even though he had a rough shooting night, Jokic's performance was instrumental in the victory. He showed resilience, leading an impressive 11-0 run at the end of the third quarter. Unfortunately, the Nuggets were without guard Jamal Murray for most of the game. He left early due to illness. Despite this setback, the team rallied together. Tim Hardaway Jr. contributed 14 points to help secure the win. On the Celtics side, Jaylen Brown returned to the lineup after an injury, scoring 23 points. However, the team struggled to keep pace in the high altitude of Colorado. Derek White shined briefly, scoring 18 of his 20 points in the second quarter. The Nuggets maintained control, extending their lead to 17 points in the fourth quarter, prompting Boston's coach to bench the starters. This victory is crucial for Denver, keeping them in the hunt for a strong playoff position. Next up, the Celtics will host the Brooklyn Nets, while the Nuggets travel to Oklahoma City. Don't miss out on the excitement. The game started with intense energy, as both teams exchanged baskets, showcasing their skills and determination. Nikola Jokić set the tone early, orchestrating plays that displayed his extraordinary court vision, while the Celtics fought back with aggressive defense, eager to claim victory on the road. Jaylen Brown, eager to prove his worth after returning from injury, was aggressive, driving hard to the basket and drawing fouls while keeping the momentum alive for his team. However, as the clock ticked, it became clear that the Nuggets' home advantage was overwhelming, and the altitude began to take its toll on Boston. Coach Ime Udoka shouted instructions from the sidelines, urging his players to maintain their focus, but the Nuggets remained resolute, keeping their foot on the gas pedal. Each shot by Jokić was met with cheers from the Denver crowd, who could sense a pivotal win was within reach. This riveting matchup highlighted the resilience of both squads, but the Nuggets proved to be the more prepared team, fueling excitement as the playoffs approached. In the end, with every basket they landed, the energy in the arena surged, and hopes for their postseason aspirations grew stronger. As the third quarter unfolded, Jokić ignited a pivotal surge, leading the Nuggets within striking distance of a decisive blow. His crafty footwork and passing abilities dazzled the audience, while Tim Hardaway Jr.'s sharpshooting from beyond the arc added fuel to the fire. The Nuggets fans erupted in applause, feeling the energy shift as their team pushed the tempo, creating an atmosphere thick with anticipation for what lay ahead. The Celtics, feeling the weight of the altitude, struggled to respond. In conclusion, the Denver Nuggets demonstrated their strength and determination, overcoming challenges and solidifying their playoff aspirations with a commanding victory over the Boston Celtics. As both teams move forward, fans can expect thrilling matchups ahead that showcase the spirit and resilience of these talented players. As the game progressed, the intensity remained palpable. With each possession, fans rose to their feet, urging their teams on, while the scoreboard flickered with possibilities. Denver's defense tightened, forcing Boston into hurried shots, while Hardaway Jr. continued to find his rhythm, sinking critical three-pointers that left the Celtics reeling. Each quarter brought new challenges, yet both teams battled fiercely, determined to capitalize on any opportunity. As the fourth quarter approached, tensions rose among the players, feelings of urgency growing as the clock wound down. Jokić surveyed the court, his mind racing with plays, before whipping a perfect pass to Hardaway Jr., who effortlessly sank another three-pointer, igniting the Denver crowd once more. Fans erupted, their cheers echoing throughout the arena as the Nuggets distanced themselves from the Celtics, solidifying their dominance in this crucial matchup. As the clock ticked down, the Nuggets maintained their defensive pressure, forcing the Celtics to make quick decisions. Jokić, now fully in his element, masterfully dictated the pace of the game, using his astute basketball IQ to anticipate Boston's next moves. Meanwhile, the Celtics searched for answers, but the altitude seemed to sap their energy, resulting in missed shots and turnovers. With each successful basket by Denver, the excitement in the arena grew, echoing the roaring support from the hometown fans. The Nuggets had found their rhythm, and the Celtics could only watch as the gap widened on the scoreboard. The moment was electric, and the team's synergy was palpable, as players exchanged encouraging words and high fives, illustrating the brotherhood that had forged their resilient spirit. The Denver players faced the end of the game with renewed vigor, driven by the knowledge that they were one step closer to securing their place in the playoffs. As the game wound down, Jokic's vision continued to shine. He orchestrated the offense with precision, finding open teammates, while the Denver defense remained unyielding, smothering Boston's attempts to regain momentum. Every possession felt critical for the Celtics. Desperation hung in the air as they scrambled to find any sign of life. Brown, visibly frustrated, took on the challenge, attempting a driving layup, only to be met by an imposing wall of Nuggets defenders. The crowd's roar, a mixture of disbelief and exhilaration, echoed as Jokić dove for a loose ball, illustrating the team's relentless spirit. Denver's energy was infectious, fueling their confidence as they looked towards the postseason. With the game nearing its conclusion, the tension mounted to an electrifying peak. Jokić, embodying leadership, shouted out plays, rallying his teammates for one final display of dominance. As the Nuggets drew closer to victory, the crowd exploded with each passing second, their excitement tangible, creating an atmosphere that pulsed with anticipation. The scoreboard reflected their determination, with time slipping away for Boston, which struggled to mount a response to Denver's relentless offensive onslaught. Brown and White exchanged glances, their expressions revealing both commitment and frustration as they pushed against the increasing odds. The Nuggets' relentless drive and chemistry on the court resonated deeply, encapsulating the heart of their playoff ambitions. As the final whistle approached, the cheers crescendoed, marking a definitive shift in momentum, leaving an indelible mark on both teams as they braced for the challenges ahead in the season. As the final seconds of the game ticked away, Jokić orchestrated the final plays with unwavering determination. He dribbled with purpose, drawing defenders and creating space, before dishing out a no-look pass to a cutting Hardaway Jr., who slashed to the rim. The crowd collectively held its breath as the ball soared through the air, culminating in a thunderous dunk that sent ripples through the arena. Denver's fans erupted in jubilation, celebrating not just the play but the resilience their team had exhibited throughout the night. The energy was electric, with chants of MVP echoing for Jokić, as he stood tall, knowing they had conquered not just the Celtics, but the challenges presented to them. With the final buzzer signaling their victory, the Nuggets embraced one another on the court, a palpable sense of accomplishment washing over them. Fans rose to their feet, a sea of gold and blue, acknowledging their team's grit and determination through every challenge faced during the game. In the end, the Denver Nuggets showcased a blend of skill, determination, and teamwork, emerging triumphant against the Boston Celtics. This game not only solidified their standing in the playoff race but also highlighted the heart and resilience of their players, leaving fans eager for the thrilling encounters that lie ahead.